Hey all, Prompt here. Just wanted to quickly show what I've been working on. I'm pretty sure I just launched a Fabric server for the first time. Not a big deal. I've been doing paper for many years now. But it was a fun little adventure. I'm going to show you what I did. My process. So first I went to DuckDuckGo and I did Fabric MSC server and I found the page for downloading their executable. Cool page. I put in my version 1.18.2 and it gave me an executable I could download and even told me what command to run. Awesome. So I put that file into this folder here and I decided to name my new server Loopback because I thought, it's going to be funny because I'm playing a server I'm hosting on my own computer. Now that I've got Loopback's executable in the folder ready to go, it's time for some PowerShell. So I cd to that directory. So we copy that, paste it there. Now we're in the loopback directory. Let's not make things confusing. Now that we're in there, we're going to run this for the first time. Now I did give myself a little bit more RAM. If you notice, I changed that 2 to a 4. Not a big deal. It's going to download the server files, but it's going to hit a hard stop when it notices that it generated a EULA and it still says false in there. It's meant for me to open that file and change it to a true to show that I agree to their EULA. It's basically the same thing that pops up and you click I agree, but a little bit more hands-on here. So clear that there. Take that EULA file, open it up, give it a little peek at the EULA equals false, and change that to true so that it knows I agree. Now the next time it launches, it will generate, a world folder and create a whole thing. But I need to make sure I've made the changes to server.properties first for my playthrough. So I made a note that I want to check a few things. Game mode's already survival, but I want to make sure my difficulty is hard. So we're going to go here, change that to hard, and I have a seed. It's an important thing here because you need to make sure your seed is in server.properties before it generates the level.dat file that then uses this variable to create the seed for the level and all 3 dimensions. Long story. Anyways, have this set now before you have a world.dat. Otherwise, MBT Studio is a whole other video. So that's been set. Closing that file. Changes have been made. Now we can go over here and run our command again. This time it'll generate world. There we go. We got a world folder and all this other good stuff. And I just have a few game rules I change first, but totally irrelevant to what you're doing likely. But before anyone connects, I change the player sleeping percentage, spawn radius, and where I spawn for the seed. But real quick, let's make sure that the seed is set properly. It is, it matches. I'm going to run these commands and then just make sure that I can now connect to my new playthrough. You can even put mods in that folder if you wanted, but I'm not going to mess with that for now. All right, now let's do our first connect. Refresh. Look at that. Loop back. Loop back. We now have a loop back server. Type in yeehaw. Ready to go. And over here, I'm just going to type in stop. Close the server. And we've now created and configured a Fabric server. At least the way I like it.